What's going on, guys? Here with RD Tech, and welcome back to the Pokemon Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke run. In the last episode, we unfortunately did lose Illumise. Also, the bottom screen is a Sewaddle. That is absolutely no context about that. I had no idea what to draw today. I saw a Sewaddle Pokemon card and thought, sure. The more I'm looking at it now, though, the more it looks completely pissed off that it's like, oh, you've brought me into your sinful Caterpie world. Poor Sewaddle. So today we're going to be moving on to slowly take on the 6th gym of the Sinnoh region, but before that we have to make our way up to Celestic Town, and we have a boss fight coming up, which is why the team may look a little weird right now. One of them specifically may be a slight oddball, but the problem is we have well, it's a rival fight coming up. It's not, I guess it's considered a boss fight. We're going to be taking on... Wow. We did not outspeed a Miltank that were 20 levels above. Really? Really? Okay, well, I guess we're going to be dealing with that. I don't know where this boss fight is the problem. I don't know when we... What? Wait. What am I missing? So we gotta talk to these, because... Do you not go to Route... You go to Route 210 right after Pastoria. What am I missing? Hold on. Oh my gosh, I just realized what we're missing. We never did the Team Galactic thing in Pastoria. I completely forgot that we had to go save the day from Team Galactic, talk to Croucher Wake. He must give us the I guess he gives us the Psyduck cold medicine? I don't know. No, that's right. He's gonna go off to the beach, right? And then that's where we meet Cynthia. Do not follow me. Don't let anyone else in either. There'd better be big trouble if anything of that bomb is left. Hey, dude, you can go after that Galactic Goon. Okay, so... I don't know when we... Hey. I have half a mind to pulverize you with my Pokemon. I have to make my way to the lake. Why did you just stop and completely freeze? Will you stop? You don't know how to run away very well. Okay, so the main problem I have is I don't remember where the rival fight is on Route 210. Well, I think it's a new fight, actually, because it's against Lucas. It's not against Barry. It's not against Amistar. So, the problem is it being a brand new boss fight. I have no idea when it's going to happen, so I have to keep my Pokemon just healed at all times. I have to get wrapped into this trainer fight that I apparently never did. That's Heal Bell. That is not useful. Also, I'm pretty sure Azumarill is a fairy type in this game, which is a small problem. No, it's not. We got Ritz. Yeah, Ritz could take that for days. I did go back to the move tutor and made a few small tweaks to the movesets. Oh, hold on. What do you want? Do I have to talk to you? Okay, no, you're useless. Poor Looker. Useless into video games, useless into trading card games. You are really bad at this. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Who I also feel bad for, by the way, is you guys. Not because you guys are experiencing any horrible thing in life or anything like that. I hope not, anyways. If you are, that's unfortunate, and I'm sorry for you. Wow, you can't really do much to most people. There's a reason we're leading with Kricketal, no. We'll eventually get to that. It's probably going to Night Slash. Let's go into Milky, who should be able to tank whatever he wants to do. I feel bad for you guys because, at least over the next few months, there's going to be a slightly slower stream of Team Caterpie content for all of you. So, you guys may remember, way back in 2015, 4 years ago, I made a video about how I got accepted into college, and it was really exciting, and yay, I'm becoming an adult, and all that, blah, blah. The problem is, well, I'm still in school. I just began my last semester of college yesterday. The day I'm recording this yesterday, September 5th. I have seen the Psyducks there. And I'm not excited about it because I've realized about halfway through my colleging courses that I don't really care about most of the classes. I discovered very early on that I'm taking a degree program called Web Design and New Media, where basically they teach you so many things that you don't become a specialist in any of them, which is kind of the whole point of college. I've taken classes on photography, I've taken classes on After Effects animation, I've taken classes on Illustrator, I've taken classes on creative writing, I've taken classes on art history. All of this stuff was in my program that I didn't quite realize. And one of the most important things that was in that program was beginning web development, which I found out I really, really love coding. I discovered coding through this. I began to learn HTML and CSS and JavaScript, and I've completely fallen in love. I know this is what I want to do as I grow to become more of a developer. Also, did I go to the Pokemon Center? Because my Pokemon are ever slightly beat up, and that's probably going to be the difference between life and death for me. Yeah, I must have. I really do know I want to be a web developer. Before we get back to that, this is there's going to be a different encounter. This is Pinwheel Claws. The north section of 210 and the south section of 210 have completely different catch rates. I went to check. So we're going to be able to catch a Pokemon here, and it's going to be a Tauros. Okay. Willing to give it a shot. See what it can do. It's Stud Muffin from Scoreboard, so that's a plus. Tauros probably gets some cool moves in this. I don't think Wild Charge exists yet, but it probably gets like Zen Headbutt. It gets Bulldoze, which is nice. It's not doing very much to us right now, thankfully. I think we could take a few more takedowns and he'll just make himself even easier to catch. Ooh, don't think a crit knocks us out yet, so we should be okay. Wow! He does have Zen Headbutt as well. You are apparently quite difficult to catch, Tauros. Is it because I'm not using a Safari Ball? Is that what's going on right now? Because, I mean, if that's what's troubling you, we can go to the Safari Zone and just, you know, play make-believe if you want. After I catch you, of course. We'll go all the way to Kanto Safari Zone. It worked! He wants to go to Kanto Safari Zone. Aw, Tauros, I promise. Tauros, if you live through this, Stud Muffin, if you live through this, we will go on a vacation to the Kanto Safari Zone, and you can pretend that you and 29 of your brethren are being caught by Ash Ketchum. I almost spelt that completely wrong. He almost became Stud Muffin. Stud Muffin, because I know how to spell. I don't even know where the M's came from there. That's just confusing. But I definitely know, like, this is what I want to do. I love coding. It's been a ton of fun learning to program, learning more technologies in programming, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before in one of my past videos. And the problem is I'm now dealing with a bunch of classes that I don't necessarily care about. The 3 classes I have to take for my final semester, only one of them I think is even somewhat relevant, and that is a portfolio class, because it's, you know, the end of your degree program, you need to know how to make a portfolio. One of the classes I have to take is Art History through the 19th century, which I don't understand how... I don't like electives, or like general education stuff. I understand general education. Like, you should know how to do math. You should know, you know, basic English and stuff like that. I don't see how it's necessary to have to know art history in order to be a web developer. Like, there's not really much of an overlap there, which is what bothers me. Oi, that's an ace trainer. Where the heck is this rival fight? It must be right before we get to Celestic. Okay, well, I'm not going into an ace trainer using freaking Kricketal of all things. His moveset is just not adept enough to take on an ace trainer, so Swellow should be quick enough to either knock something out or to switch out. Ambipom, I wouldn't be surprised if, honestly, you had Thunder Punch. I'm going to switch into... I also think it might be a fighting type. I don't know if we got a type change in this game. Let's go into Ritzy, because he's just bulky enough to take everything, unless you pull out, like, Zen Headbutt. Maybe? Oh! Alright! That was a big boy amount of damage right there from this Ambipom. Aerial Ace? Okay, that doesn't do too much. It's a darn shame I got rid of Shockwave, but I think Stab Sludge Bomb might do more than a super effective Shockwave. Because I think Sludge Bomb is 90 base power, so Stab would be doing like 135, as opposed to super effective Shockwave, which I believe is only 120. So I really just had it on there for Gyarados in case we needed it, because in that case it is a much better choice. Ooh, you know what, Kricketal? I take it back. You might actually be useful here after all. I didn't see that coming. So this Ace Trainer hasn't been too scary so far. Power Gem Starmie. Well, fuck. Thankfully, Power Gem is a really bad move. So I'm having to take, like, art history through the 19th century. I don't know. Ooh, I just bumped everything. Wow. I'm sorry. The microphone shook. I meant to switch out. Crap. I got so shooken by my shaken that I really need this Kricketune for my strategy for the rival fight. So I was about to be very upset if me getting shooken over shaken just cost me it. That would have been very sad. Let's pass out some more Moo Moo Milks because everybody deserves a good Moo Moo. And I guess we'll... Oh. Well, thank you. I'm going to do everything I can to avoid these two because I do absolutely not want a double battle against Ace Trainers. No, thank you. I'm going to probably try to come back and face these guys after the rival fight. I really just want to get this fight over with. But obviously we can't skip everybody. So yeah, I have to take art history through the 19th century. Last semester I had to take art history through the 17th century. And the problem with that is I just don't care. I have a really... Yeah, Fly should knock this thing out. I have a really hard time caring about history. I don't like history. It's going for counter. It's going for counter. Okay. Oh. I just know that thing was probably going to be like, oh, I'm focused Ash, motherfucker. And just ruin my whole day. Oh. Gosh, that was... I'm terrified. Normally, like, normal trainers don't have items like that, but you just know we're eventually going to come across, like, a Focus Sash counter Wobbuffet, and it's just going to laugh at us. So, yeah, last semester I had to take art history through the 17th century, and let me tell you, that's not very interesting. Especially because a lot of it is... Almost the entirety of it is Christian-based art history, and I have nothing against I have nothing against Christianity or Judaism, or I can't believe I fell for that. I can't believe I walked right into that guy's trap. I feel so silly right now. A Mothim? That's adorable. Oh, look at this little Mothim, guys. What? Wait, what is my moveset? Can I take this thing out? It's not really worth getting all cutesy and risky at this point in the game because it has Psybeam! That is why you don't joke around, because everything has Psybeam. But I don't really care about Christian art history. It gets really frustrating because it gets very hard for me to stay motivated to actually complete these classes because... How is this going to help me? That's the mindset I end up getting into, is that I don't care about this knowledge. I'm never going to use this knowledge again. Sure, it was interesting to learn about the pyramids. I find that to a certain extent fascinating. I don't really care about, like, cathedrals built in the 1500s. Like, that means nothing to me, is the problem. So that's the kind of stuff I've been having to... Crap. Shoot. Thank goodness for extreme speed. Wow, that could have been really bad. Okay, I think we're getting close to the fight. He's sending out a Skarmory, which isn't really a huge problem for us. And what's confusing is that there's got to be more art history in the world. Like, we didn't cover any Asian art history. We didn't cover any... Like, there was a lot of European art history, and there was pretty much all that was covered. It completely ignored you know, art history from Asia. It ignored any art history from Spain. It ignored art history from anywhere that wasn't like the main Christianity part of the world, and it was very just hard to give a crap about it. Oh man, I bet this Pidgeot's definitely gonna have counter. Pidgeot, Pidgeot, Pidgeot. What kind of stuff would Pidgeot have? I don't know. I don't know what a Pidgeot would have. I guess Blue Jay, right? As long as it doesn't go for counter. If anything, no, I think Pidgeot gets Mere Move. Mere Move is its signature thing, so counter shouldn't be a threat. What's it gonna go for? Nani? You freaking what? Air Slash hits flying Pokemon? No way. I had no idea. Wow. Okay. You learn something new every day in the Pokemon world. But yeah, so I'm having to take that class, and I know it's going to be a really big dread because I really just completely bullshit the assignments. Like, I don't feel like I'm learning anything. I feel like I'm being forced to do a chore that I really don't want to do. Is pretty much my experience with these classes. Where is this rival fight? It's got to be right here. There it is. Okay. Searching for pages full of my Pokedex, even some cool dragon types. Man, oh, you heal me. Honestly, I do appreciate that. I was a little worried about PP, but I didn't think we'd be in a huge fight. So, we have a new rival fight. Let's see how it goes. He's going to be leading with an Alakazam, which is why I decided to lead with Kricketal. Because as long as we can live one move, just one move, I don't think he has anything super effective against us, we should be able to kill him with an X-Scissor. All I need Kricketal to do, in his very first serious moment in the entire episode, the series, is live one move from an Alakazam. That's fine. I don't care that your special defense dropped. You got a critical hit! A Kricketal hit! Heck yeah, man, this thing's awesome. So Flareon is up next, which is not the order I expected things to go in, but that's okay. I just thought he was going to go right down the list of his Pokemon, but I guess it makes sense for him to send in the Flareon. Hopefully Earth Power should be able to do a pretty decent chunk to this thing. Kind of want to set up Toxic Spikes, but... Oh! Wow. Wow. Okay. That was terrifying, obviously. Wow. I can't believe we lived that. If we were like 2 levels lower, we would not have lived that. That is insane. Mamoswine is up next, which I'm hoping a Drain Punch will be a 2-hit KO. I don't think he can knock us out in 1 hit. So 2, I don't think we can knock him out. Never mind, another... Oh god, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want these critical hits, please. I don't want these crits, man. This is bad crit news for me. This is not good. If I remember correctly, I don't have the thing pulled up right now because I wanted to at least try to remember some of this. I believe this Granbull is Choice Banded. So let's try to Will-Wisp him. We're faster? Wow. Okay. I didn't expect to be faster. And then we'll Sludge Bomb. He should be locked into Crunch. Doesn't matter. That wasn't even a crit. Gosh, my team is amazing right now. Licky Licky is up next. I don't know what my Licky Licky strategy is, because I remember it has Zen Headbutt. I think this is like the one Pokemon I didn't really have a strategy for. Because Blue Jay was just here because I needed to fly around. Ooh, this is interesting. Maybe the Licky Licky was the Choice Banded one. Now I don't know. I bet we're going to be faster, though. Let's try to Will-Wisp with Licky Licky as well. Okay. Amnesia. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Alright, special defense raised. We got to go into Titus now, then. We got to start knocking this thing out, because Weezing won't be able to do anything to it. Zen Headbutt, that's fine. It's burnt. That's not super effective anyways, because Psychic resists Psychic, thankfully. Leftovers. I don't really care about the leftovers portion of this. We just want to... Don't get a crit. I don't want a crit. Thankfully, no critical hit, and we just knock it out in 1 hit. Empoleon is up next. I brought Spore for this very reason, because we put Spore back onto this thing. It has Feather Dance, which I absolutely do not want to deal with. Feather Dance. So we're going to try to keep this thing asleep long enough to knock it out with some Drain Punches. It can wake up this turn, which it probably will. No, it stays asleep, so thankfully we got through that rival fight relatively clean. That went pretty well. We got $0 from that, so it wasn't even worth the effort. See, now we run into the issue of we got another boss fight immediately after this. We're like about 20 minutes into this episode. So do we want to take on Cyrus this episode? Because I didn't do any planning for him. I thought this fight would take a bit more time. Cyrus only runs 4 Pokemon, and he's about the levels we want them to be. So I guess we might as well do it now, right? Because, like, otherwise we're going to start off the episode with it next time. Which I guess could be dramatic, you know? Because I think you guys said the Cyrus fights are complete bullshit. I don't know if you're referring to this one. I'm assuming you're referring to the one in the distortion area, which is not shocking at all. I really hope we make it there, because I always have fun. Every time we go to the distortion world in Platinum, I always have fun with that. Ah! Ow! This desk is being mean to me today. I got shaken. I'm hitting my hand on it now. It's been a thing. But yeah, so I have to take art history classes, which I absolutely don't care about. The other class I get to take is, I'm somewhat excited about. It is motion graphics, so at least it's something I'm somewhat interested in with After Effects. The problem is I haven't taken a motion graphics class since 2017, and I don't remember anything about it. So it's going to be a problem, so yay. But that's my little rant for today. I just wanted you guys to know that their videos may not be as consistent. You may have a day or two here where there's no video just because I'm working on schoolwork, I'm learning to code, I'm live streaming, I'm doing this. I got a lot on my plate right now, so I'm going to try to be as frequent as I can with this because I'm loving the return so far. And I hope you guys understand. So next time we're going to take on Cyrus, and it might go horrible. Honestly, looking at his team, it's pretty scary. He's got like Honchkrow with Brave Bird, he's got a Magnezone. Actually, the Magnezone is probably not going to be an issue. But Weavile, oh, poor Poker Face. Wait, what did we call our Weavile in this? It wasn't Poker Face, was it? I don't remember what we called our Sneasel in this. But that's terrifying. It's got Swords Dance. He's got a pretty scary looking team. So yeah, we'll see what happens next time though. Thank you guys for joining me on the Pokemon Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke run. Until then, I'm Marty Yo-Yo. Peace!